What it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Most exciting man in boxing. Woo! Exciting man in boxing. Led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
Woo! Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellas Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Man, 122 pounds, 10 to 5, man. Watch the Goodfellas Sports TV, bro.
Hey you, yeah, I'm talking to you. You right there watching this video, waiting for. Hey you, yeah, I'm talking to you. You right there watching this video, waiting for this live stream to start, or just watching the membership video, man, and why you should join the membership. Let's talk about it real quick, expeditiously. We got the 3 levels. You got the rookie level, you got loyalty badges, you got custom emoji badges, and you have members on the live stream. As we get more people flowing in to join the membership, I have members only live chat. That means everybody can see the video that want to see the video, but only members will be able to check. That's $3. That's a rookie. The All-Star, you get personal shout outs before the videos, maybe after the video, mostly likely before the videos. You give a priority to reply in the chat. So as soon as I see you, I reply before anybody else. Get early access to pretty much all my non-boxing videos there. $10 a month. Then we got the boxing pound for pound superstar for all my boxing boys and gals out there. Get early access to prediction and most of our boxing content, virtual video collaborations, and open debate. So, you know, if you want to pre-record or go live and debate me for a whole video, you got early access to new videos, some of the videos in the All-Star as well too, and priority reply in the comments. So I see in the comments you get priority reply. No instant, that's $20 a month. So let me know what you guys think. Don't have a Patreon no more, so here's where you're gonna get some of that exclusive content I used to have on the Patreon. Peace. All right, man, we in here, man. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Yeah, we see what we talk about today. Andre Ward, Max on Boxing, give us some good content to talk about. Calls out Tim Smith over Crawford comments and over the fake pay-per-view narrative. WBA. Oh shit, WBA. Orders. Hold on, gotta redo that. I gotta redo that again, man. WBA orders Tank Davis, Gervonta Davis versus Rolando Romero. PBC said what? PBC said what about Gary Russell after the L? If you see my video earlier, you know what they said. They said what they said. They did what they did to Gary Russell. All right. But we in here, man. Today, if you send Super Chat, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, I got special rings for all of them. One of them gonna have to be Cash App for now. Gonna have to be the so I gotta find another one, but I got some new sound effects today, man. So I mean, let's get on with it. Box and stay on that BS. You know, but it's a race driven sport, okay? And I mean, I really ain't read much about the Rolly joint, but shout out to everybody, all my members, man. I appreciate you guys. You can join the membership by hitting the join button. All right, hit the join button. Look at the membership so we get these members only rolling, or be left behind. All right, show you everything you get, special emojis, wrenches. Even you know, if you choose the right one, you even get a show with your boy. And I'm gonna update all of that pretty soon, come up with new ideas. All right. So we here, all right. And apparently the WBA, which is trying to limit their belts, ordered Tank Davis and Gervonta Davis or Rolando Rolly Romero to fight. All right. What they fighting for? Well, I think Rolly was the interim WBC champion of the world, and Gervonta Davis was the ABCDEFG WBA regular champion of the world. Yes, I said champion. All right. So now they back to ordering fake belts. That's what they are, not fake belts. It don't matter how many times you defend them. You know, there's a lot of media members that have been around boxing and been in boxing longer than all of us combined, damn near on YouTube and in the social media world. So, and they was going around counting Triple G's regular title defenses and saying that he almost gonna reach and break Hopkins' record. I love the poorly educated. You know, so you know that's something else to think about as well too. So apparently you see it here: Gervonta Davis, Rolando Romero back in discussion as the WBA orders a lightweight title fight. Okay, it says Rolando Romero has made his way back into Gervonta Davis's life. The parent of unbeaten lightweights has been resurrected by the WBA, who ordered a mandatory title fight between the two. Baltimore's Davis presently holds a secondary version of the 135-pound title, while Romero has remained the number one contender in the last August. So he's the interim champion, I believe, of Romero. If my memory serves me correctly, he was like the interim. Well, he don't have nothing. He's just the number one contender now. But I thought he held the interim, though. I could be wrong. The World Boxing Association WBA Championship Committee ordered the lightweight world title fight between champion Gervonta Davis and mandatory champion challenger and Rolando Romero. Carlos Chavez, committee chairman, announced Monday, quote, the Pioneer body sent the formal communication to both teams. Both fighters will have 30 days, which expires next February, to reach an agreement. Davis and Romero are both under the Mayweather promotional banner. Davis will attempt the third defense of his belt. He first claimed in the 12-round knockout of Yorkers Gamble in 2019. This tells you everything you need to know right then and there. We don't have to read none of this bull crap, right? We knew this fight was going to happen. Next. Anybody with a pair for a brain knew this fight was going to happen next. We just didn't know that they were going to order the fight like it's some type of actual title fight. And let's just let you know, the promotional companies control the sanctioning belt bodies. They can get them to order whatever they order. They can petition. They can make somebody number one contender. They can make somebody number 10 contender. They can do pretty much anything. So really, once you look at it, it's like the ring and Golden Boy owning the ring. It's really a conflict of interest. And that's why most of them are outside the United States. So they're not held to any, they don't, none of our jurisdiction. They're not in our jurisdiction. So they're not held to any of our standards. So they could do pretty much what they want to do. And at the end of the day, they're going to throw it on pay-per-view and act like Tank didn't do. They're going to like Tank didn't do 65,000. What was it? 55, 60,000. So, I mean, like I said before, boxers they don't care. They don't care. And as long as the UFC is not providing a fruitful avenue, a lot of these dudes don't care. This boxing is a get rich quick scheme. I come in here, I fight a whole bunch of punk pushovers. I can do what I want to do. Find out what the Cash App notification is today. There you go, right there. Find it out. But like I said before, bye Vinny. What's up, Vinny? Cousin Vinny. Shout out to Vinny Ochoa, always supporting. Do so nine, salute. Vinny said, I think he was 100% right when you said about an upset. I've been rewatching fights of the past. Yes, the upsets have supplemented big fights. Without upsets, what else we got to look forward in boxing? A lot of upsets are happening because these dudes fight once or twice a year. Nobody watch film no more. I don't study opponents. That's bull crap. That's bull crap when somebody said, well, I don't watch opponents. That's bull crap. That's like saying, some of the greatest, defenders in basketball or football, Deion don't watch film. People, every fight is different. I'm just tired of that narrative This Mayweather got a huge imprint on boxing. I'm tired of that narrative. You feel me? I'm tired of it, bro. Everybody just sound like a Mayweather. Well, I don't watch film, this, that, and the third. You should, because every fighter has tendencies. Oh, shout out to Vinny Ochoa. He hit the cash app. Here I go. I don't know which one I'm gonna pick.
Money.
There we go. Shout out to Mr. Krabs in the building. Eastside Leak, salute. Something wrong with my Rolodex. I don't know. Hold on, let me double check. Something wrong. I can't see all the comments. There we go. A little slow today. Tumba, what's going on? Ruben Langford. You worldwide, homie. I see you. I wish I was worldwide, man. Wish I had that worldwide Jeff Bezos money. You know? But shout out to Ruben. All right. So, I mean, it's just at the point where I don't have a problem. I really don't care at this point. It's like, you know, watching Canelo Alvarez fight. It's just, you know what's going to happen. You hope, you know, it's bad because I like Tank as a fighter. Don't know him as a person. But damn, it's just to the point where the way they moved him, just kind of hope, you know, niggas ain't going to admit this. Hope he get upset so it could be some type of excitement. You hope he get dropped. You know what I'm saying? You know, you hope for these dudes to get upset so boxing can reset and get back to what it used to do. And Rolly got a chance, but I mean, if I ask everybody in this chat who they picking, you know, who they gonna say? Tank. Tank, they ain't putting Tank in there with no risky fighters. No risky fighters. Josh Son says salute Ruben. They're not putting him in there with no risky fighters. They know Tank, they know what role Tank play, and they're happy with it.
After 3 boring minutes, The Rock says, know your role and shut your mouth!
So they know what role he playing. You know, everybody got to play their part, and everybody got to play their role. You know, they rather keep losing money front like they get money. You know, they can fake it till they make it. It's like an up-and-coming rapper or artist. You know, get a little burnt chain from burning out and fake it till they make it. And that's what boxing doing, faking it till they make it. If UFC start paying, you'll see people going that route. You ain't got to be, you won't have to train in mixed martial arts or, you know, for 50 years. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to start training when you 10, 9, nothing like that, bro. And it is what it is. You'll keep fighting these bums until one of these bums knock them out. And I hate to use the word bum. I love the poorly educated. I know, Donald. I hate to use bums, but ain't gonna be no suspense, bro. It's gonna be bum after bum after bum after bum.
Good job, Alhin.
You know, it's gonna be bums and bums, Bumapalooza. Gonna get bums from Party City, bums from McDonald's, bums from the McDonald's in Argentina, bums from McDonald's in Brazil, bums from somebody where from France, bums everywhere, bums. So you can say what you want to say about the France and Ngannou fight versus Cyril Gain. That was high quality fighting. High quality fighting. You know, Tank hitting on punching bags that asks you want a medium or large number 2. It's no suspense there unless somebody land a lucky punch or he don't get focused. He don't get in shape. Like I said, it's not personal. It's not. He want to come all the way in here and chew his bone. Come here. We're gonna have this conversation on air. My mom calling this shit. And this is Mason bone I bought. So why we chewing the bone at the door, son? This is Miles. I know most of y'all know Miles. He's been on the channel for a long time. He don't watch boxing. The small dog do. He alive. Everybody asks about you. He alive. Look, neck intact, collar intact. He survived a skunk spray. He survived attacking a pregnant cat. He got whip. All right, bye. Get out. Go to your chair. You know. Surprised a lot in his life. Yeah, he attacked a pregnant cat. I was on Instagram Live. I was walking back home. I got off. So most of the time when I come back home, I don't walk him on a leash. I just let him roam free, a boy. Yeah. So happened the day before he walked by a cat under the car. So happened another cat had been in the driveway, and you know, it just was like And they got it on, and Miles tried to eat the cat, and the cat hit him with the Mayweather jab and sprinted on his ass. That nigga circled around my neighbor 300C. If he was waiting for that cat, and I could have let Mason get under the car, and then I learned the cat was pregnant days later, so I'm glad I didn't let Mason run up under there and get the cat under there. So Tank hate, ain't no hate, bitch. I mean, come on, he fighting bums. Come on, I need that James Toney. They're all bums. He fighting bums. He fighting bums after bum after bum after bum.
To this day.
He keep fighting bums. Ain't no hate, man. Nigga need to fight somebody, bro. If he fought me, it might be a fucking step up. Nigga been living off Pedraza forever. He said Tank cashing out legacy. Now, it ain't even about legacy. It's about pride at some point. Come on. You got to go from a training potty to a big toilet at some point. He been on the training potty his whole damn professional career so far. And like Jamal Charlo said, you with Mayweather and you still ain't fighting nobody. How did that work? Mayweather to plug the top. Mayweather can do whatever he want in boxing. You still ain't fighting nobody. It's just bum after bum after bum after bum after
another one and another one and another one and another one.
Thanks, DJ Khaled. Just bum after bum after bum after bum. I don't care about no Rolly. Come on, man. I'd rather you fight a pack of Rollies before you fight Rolly. Come on, and they're from tag team. Steve Rolly. I'd rather you see you fight Steve Rolly from tag team. They gotta be about 50. Come on, man. They can't even talk. That nigga, I'm gonna get Hank a good fight, and I'm gonna not take out. And I came out here in rabbit, and it's not chinchilla, but I'm gonna knock Tank out. And we was supposed to spar, and Tank didn't show up, and I'm Rolly, and I lost it. I robbed Jackson Marinas, and I say he didn't want the title shot, but what I really meant to say was we offered him a low ball offer, and Top Rank offered him a better fight versus Rolly. Come on, man, fuck out of here. Sound like that kid that's on the back of the bus that you want to punch in the face, allegedly. Mr. T, salute. Who Tank fight? Steve Rolly fight Rolando Romero Rolly. There's a big fraud in my TBE voice. He said, when was the last time Tank fought a black fighter? When was it, man? Man, they gotta lose a leg. They gotta switch from righty to lefty or lefty or righter. They gotta fight like Gary Russell did Saturday with one arm. But the other arm gotta be tied behind their back around their waist. So it won't be no controversial debate. Come on. I sit there and it can't happen with Rally. Who's Rally fun? Nobody. He ain't even fought Peter Pan's shadow. You gotta see this horrible. This motherfucker got I don't know what that is. That nigga like a Ram truck sign on his nose. Come on, look at this Ram truck. So, man, come on, man. They're like the emblem they put at the hood of the Ram truck series, which is terrible trucks, by the way. Transmission. Look at that nigga. That nigga shit look like Dodge Ram. Dodge Ram sponsoring Tank fights now. Tank a star. Come on, man. Come on. I got a Rolls Royce emblem for a nose. Look at the Dodge Ram truck. I said the truck, not the Sprinter van. Come on, man. They ain't got the emblem on the front of the Dodge no more. Oh. Guess they took it off in the new versions. But hold on. I got one better for y'all. This nigga nose. Double-sided. Motherfucking nose like I got a whole rap sheet. My boy nose got more bodies than Wayne Perry himself. When was the last time fight? I'm not sure. Laugh out loud. Molly Crum would be a step up. You ain't lying. We don't condone men fighting women, but it would be. Should fight Clarissa. He probably lose. Probably have a debatable with Clarissa. They could have at least put him in there with Michelle. Man, they just signed Michelle Rivera to PBC. Man, shit. Michelle Rivera will make Tank like a fool. What Floyd Singer said, he'd stab and groove and make Tank look like a damn fool. He wanted to fight Devin Haney, Jorge Linares. Come on, man. You know, remember that, that what's that song by YG, Who Do You Love? That nigga love the bums. He love the bums. I'd rather him rematch Issa Cruz. You know, I'd rather him fight Joseph Diaz, even if I'm coming off a loss. Come on. Williams Zepeda. A whole bunch of guys in there that give him a good fight. But you gotta believe. You gotta believe. And he don't believe in himself. Or Floyd better off don't believe in himself. So we gotta sit here and watch him fight, you know, the Barrioses of the world, and the guy that dressed like this with a Burlington suit jacket on the rack. This is what we gotta watch him fight. So, man, it is what it is. I respect it. Get y'all money. Get y'all money, man. Get it and save it. Get it and save it. That's all I can say. Get your money, man, and save it. You know? Don't let Mayweather go in y'all pockets. Don't let him go in y'all pockets. Save your money. Keep your money and your honey separate. But this is where we at in boxing. Guys that sound like, yeah, I can't out, are getting fights. I think I really got not take out. I think I really am. I see and watch that press conference this time. Hopefully some Caleb Plant type shit happen this time. Or somebody could really get cut. But Mr. 65,000 pay-per-views, I thought he was a big star. Really did. Thought he was a massive star. Conor Benn is a bigger star than Tank. More people know Conor Benn than Tank probably in his country. They probably think Tank is the owner of Butterball Turkeys or some shit like that. You see Gary Russell, how you see Jerron Ennis saying they robbed Gary. His father said it too. Everybody say he didn't get robbed. Don't like Gary Russell. That's my opinion. Or they didn't score the fight. It ain't about the Filipino fans. It is what it is. It's life. Gary Russell should have dealt with them people asking to do. You're in the business world. You can't bring the streets. You can't bring the hard streets of Baltimore, or DMV, Maryland, Virginia, whatever the hell it stands for, the DMV. Can't bring that in there. You know? Look at this. Clown show. So boxing come to. Nigga with a vest. I don't even know they make vests this small, bro. That nigga had to get that off the baby gap rack. Had to. That nigga took that off a Build-A-Bear and put it on his ass. Come on, jewelry came. That little jewelry, man, they had to cut like 10 links off of it for it to fit that boy wrist. Come on, look at that nigga got a baby gap vest on. Come on, that nigga got Floyd's shoestring around his neck. He said, Floyd, man, let me hit that. Let me get some jewelry for the press conference. I hard work, dedication, but I'll let you get this small ass chain right here. Clean it, bring it back. You know what I'm saying? You can't lose a rollie. If you lose a rollie, you get your check. You know, plus interest you owe us. If rollie win, you gotta do it again for free. And then once you beat Rolly, you can get paid once again for me. Come on. Look at what boxing come to. This fight didn't even used to open up a Sugar Ray Leonard card. This fight didn't even used to open up a Tommy Morrison card. Come on. Come on, Baltimore. We could do better than this, right? We could demand greatness out of Tank. This is not even greatness. Something that's adequate. Come on. That boy look like Big Boy logo with his whole outfit on. I thought this nigga was slanging Slim Jims. Thought he was slanging burgers. Thought he was slanging hot flip, whatever, hot pancakes. Come on, get out of here, man. PBC ain't getting no money. Come on, this nigga dressed like Bob the Builder on Thursday, man. Come on, look at this. Look at what is that? That ain't no G-shot. That's an I got shot. Come on, man. He got jewels on. He got a fucking Native American band around his neck that ain't even real. They ain't come from. They ain't get that from them. Come on, look at this guy right here. Come on. He said Eddie Chambers was a disgrace to the black race. But look at him. Look at him. Look at him. I bet if Alexander Usyk smacked his mom on the butt, he had that same look and run away. That's what boxing come through, people. That's what boxing is coming to. Look at him. Come on. The black superior race, according to AJ, this is what they look like. He says he denies he said step aside money. He said, Big AJ, don't step aside. Just take a picture with white kids. Olin's negotiating with Tyson Fury. I don't think that's true. Them again. It's going to be the same thing. Man. Crossover eyes. Saying that Ryan Garcia won't sign the contract now. What he thought? What did he think? Canelo Alvarez Charlo 50-50 fight, says Jerron Ennis. He definitely wrong. It's like a 90-10 fight, Canelo. Come on. Who beating that ginger? Nobody. Here we go. So we looking for. This is what we looking for. This the big stuff. This the big stuff. This the big stuff right here. This the main event. It's the main event, not that Tank main event, not that PBC main. This is one of them Don King main events. This is let's get ready to rumble. Hey man, because I was roasting all them niggas. I don't care. I don't care. He got his ass cooked. He got cooked. Come on, man. My biggest regret on YouTube is not just talking hip hop and music. That's my biggest regret, is being in this weirdo space. I didn't know boxing was this weird. It's weird. The internet is weird, but boxing is really weird. Very weird. I have no sense of humor. A lot of y'all. Hell no. Rematch Cruz. I think Mark Mayakaso is going to fight Leo Santa Cruz. I said a lot of y'all niggas weird. Y'all is, man. Texting me and shit. Hit me on Instagram. Asking dumbass questions sometimes. Hey, CJ, do you think the sky blue?
Come on, get him out of here. Yeah, move him out of here.
And they coming with scams and all of that.
Come on, get him out of here. Yeah, move him out of here.
Come on, man. It's the game, I guess, the internet. Shit, at least you gonna scam me. At least you send me a girl with some that's voluptuous, that's busty, that's, big boot, Shit. This fight opened up for the Krusty Krab talent show when Squidward was dancing. Oh my God, he trying to roast them. Good one. You ain't lying, man. He said I sent one. In your estimation, out to Cleveland. Would you consider Aaron Rodgers choke artist as the greatest quarterback to you? And I did a video on it a month ago. He trash. I told y'all he's a choke artist. He's Stafford that could put up points in the regular season. Josh Sign, salute. Aaron Rodgers. I've been told y'all about Aaron Rodgers. Anytime he win the MVP, he gonna choke.
Good googly moogly.
That's what happens. That's what happens. But apparently Andre Ward said some things in this article that I felt that was live stream worthy. So let's get all the way out of here for a minute. So he says Ward says Spence Ugas winner should fight Crawford. Now, that ain't even obviously. I mean, that's like saying Miles is white and brown. Obviously, we can see he white and he brown. He talked about Ugas, can he upset the apple cart and all that. Okay, it is what it is. But then, just one of the things that kind of parts that shocked me. This is on Max on Boxing. Was this part? So I'm glad they finally gave him an opportunity against Earl. Oh no, that ain't the one I'm looking at. He says Errol Spence. He says he's not interested in the tune-up fight, and for that, my friend, you gotta respect him. Says Ward, but no, I ain't what he said. Hold on, I think it is. So I'm glad they finally gave him the opportunity against Errol Spence, and I take my hat off to Spence once again, because no matter what Errol Spence goes through in his personal life, he always comes out and fight the best.
What is he talking about? Now, why would he say that?
You know, I agree, Bob. Why would he say that? I can see if he say he always fights one of the best. Didn't fight Keith, didn't fight Pacquiao, didn't fight Floyd. You know, didn't fight Terrence, who was considered to be the other best. You know, but he come out and he says he's always comes out and fight the best.
What is he talking about? Now, why would he say that?
Come on, sweet talking Errol Spence ain't gonna make him fight Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Starch and pressing his boxers ain't gonna make him fight Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? This type of shit we deal with in boxing. He always comes out. He ain't fought the best. Mikey wasn't the best. He wasn't even. Mikey Garcia wasn't the best 140 pounder when he fought him. Nor was he the best 135 pounder when he fought him. He wasn't a quarter pounder. He wasn't a double quarter pounder. He was a guy that was an opportunist, a guy that ran away from Lomachenko and undisputed. But this is who you want to fight? This is who you want to say is the best? Come on now.
Hey, ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit, man.
Come on. I ain't got no problem with Andre Ward. Now maybe he meant one of the best. When Errol Spence fight, they'll play you the best around. Come on, they'll play that shit like Danielson was going around dropping Cobra Kai. This boy out here dropping preschoolers, man. And people rock with him so hard, bro. Like, I be wondering, bro. When y'all be training, y'all be telling him the truth. Y'all just be wanting y'all check. Come on, Dallas starting to apply pressure before the box community starting to apply pressure. Dallas starting to apply pressure before the box community starting to apply pressure. Come on. Dallas out here, push it. They out here trying to, now a little bit, the box community out here trying to fake, but they fake fat leader, CeeLo Ground, who don't never show up to the events because his stomach held to his damn toes. You know what I'm saying? And Negro Fight Fan was like, yeah, what? Come on. Do your belly hang low? Do it wobble to the floor? Do it. Come on, man. Nigga had Beverly Rose in there making box macaroni, and ain't nothing wrong with it. You know, you niggas gotta work. But you bragging about box macaroni. That's like bragging about a rollie that TikTok. Come on. Come on. This dude fight the best. Nigga been in the division for 55 years and he ain't fought nowhere near the best. Sean Porter the best. Terrence Crawford put it to rest. Danny Garcia the best. Crawford came, he ran up to 54. Still ain't fought. Keith Thurman wanted to fight, Terrence Crawford. Al said, man, get out of here with that.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit, man.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Keith Thurman about to get. Come on, man. This nigga fight the best, man. That's like somebody with legs riding pedaling the bike. Come on. Errol, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like you as a boxer. I don't like you at all. So I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, that's how I feel about you. You a punk. And I know when I've been saying this for 3 or 4 years. I ain't one of these dudes who just converted. People, you walk by, people probably laugh at you. And you 5'9", bro. If you ain't had that money, that woman won't be with you. That woman won't be with you. When that money, when you out, when they say they want to leave, when you say you out of mustard, she gonna be gone. She gonna be gone like Uncle Elroy. I know I said I wouldn't leave. I'm gone. She gonna be gone. And you're gonna be sitting there in your mansion that's about to get repossessed because you messing with Al and you pass up the Crawford fight, Canelo didn't fight you. You're gonna be like, when she gone walking out the door with all your shit. That's how you gonna be. Yes, Zion, Mr. T, salute. He said, my man's Black still listening to Jibs.
Listos pay los chingazos. Listos pay los chingazos.
Make the cash, donate to the Cash App, donate to the Venmo, Super Chat, or PayPal, and see what else sound bites I got for y'all tonight. I think I know which one I'm going to use. Somebody else donate. But that's just Andre Ward trying to sweet talk him. Sweet love. Trying to get Earl to drop them panties. That's all it is. Earl keeping them panties up like a woman that's a virgin, like a nun in her 55th year at the Catholic Church. He ain't dropping them draws. Boy, that boy. Remember, what was the scary movie when she had like the electric fence around her stuff, man? You know, he said he's not interested in the tune-up. And for that, my friend, you got to, man, we're interested in the tune-up. Same thing I said about Gary Russell. If you ain't fought in a year or two, you need the bag, bro. If NBA players miss a paycheck and take a bad collective bargain agreement, and these boxers, ain't nobody in boxing, maybe Canelo, but according to the forces, nobody in boxing making what Buddy Hield make. Nobody in boxing making what Buddy Hield. He making a $20 million a year, and that's just in boxing. Who knows what other endorsements he got? So Buddy Hield can't afford to miss a check. You know, if he can't afford to miss a check, well, y'all, man, they can't. Please believe they getting fronted money outside of their once a week paycheck. And please believe they getting fronted money. Remember Bob Arum, if Pacquiao in his prime or his prime with Bob Arum was getting advances and Bob Arum was taxing the advances, right? You think these fighters who fight, once they ain't touching what Pacquiao touched, they probably barely touched what Pacquiao was getting. Some of these dudes, when he fought David Diaz. You know, I talk about Gary Russell towards the end. So just, you know, kind of give you a 10. And I ain't really like tripping on the racial part of Gary Russell. I don't care what the Filipinos say. They got their day. They deserve to have their day. Anytime a black man get beat by any other nationality, sometimes his own nationality in this era of boxing, you're going to get that. Now, if they don't say it to him, if they say it, I block them. It is what it is. Go get my channel popped in the comment section. You say it in my face, find out what happened. But if you put your hands on me and you ain't saying that to my face, I'll keep it moving. Let them have their day. I have an Uncle Elroy. Yeah, I'm going to get some sound bites on Uncle Elroy. 10-8. What's going on, brother? Salute. Thomas Moreland always in the house. Appreciate it. Some of y'all regular, I'm going to have y'all some sound clips. And some of my members, I'm going to get y'all some own sound clips too. Say Earl is going to sing Bud Tevin Campbell song you sang in your other video after he get beat by Ugas. I'm ready to love forever. Yeah, I can see him saying that. He going to be ready. He going to be, can we talk for a minute? Come on, as he probably is gonna be like that because he a punk. And then a lot of these dudes, man, what Jim Jones said, I ain't even gonna get hype on y'all dudes. But a lot of these dudes claim to be calling boxing, being non-biased. I don't like talking about the business of boxing. A lot of them dudes be talking about the business of boxing when they come to Earl. Come on, man. A lot of these dudes I ain't never claimed to be unbiased. I try to. Everybody had a bias. Everybody had a bias. But soon when they come to Earl, come on, man. They in there like this. Tell me I'm lying, bro. Shout out to Brandon for most of these sound clips. I appreciate you. I can shoot Brandon some cash. He do the sound clips. He say also something for the boxing voice. Tank and Romero must be on free TV. It's on pay-per-view. It was on pay-per-view the first time. It's on pay-per-view, Bobby O. Bobby O, he ain't slow. Bobby O, you know how PBC roll. That boy gonna be on pay-per-view.
Good job, Alvin.
Pay-per-view. I had to give me a new Star Wars cup. This was more expensive. Other one I got from GameStop was a shooter. This one just don't carry as much fluids in it. Shout out to Amazon. He said with 2 iPads talking about I'm ready. You know, they can Slick Earl the ruler. Hey, young world. He said it's crazy in these times of big money, these fighters to choose to fight once a year and spend the rest of the year sparring in the gym, getting a brain damage without earning anything. There you go, right? That's why I told y'all. Back in the day, Robinson and Carmen Brasileiro, Jack Dempsey, they fought to stay sharp. Joel Diaz, I found his interview. He said these guys take more damage fighting sparring. He said that's why his eye got messed up. The trainer was from a sparring accident. Because if you sparring 50, 200 rounds at camp, come on, that's why they say, when I get done with camp, the fight is easy. The fight becomes easy. You incur more damage in sparring. And the reason PBC fighters fight once a week, once a year, in my opinion, they don't have the fight dates. Right? They don't have the fight dates. And then the finances for the card. Okay, I'll be the co-feature, but I'm used to getting $1 to $4 million. The card you seen last week, they probably didn't spend $1 million on the undercard. The Gary Russell card, they probably didn't spend $1 million on the card. So you want me to spend an extra $2 or $3 million on the card? I gotta pay your opponent. I gotta pay you $3. I gotta pay your opponent something respectable, right? And then you get the same views. You get 300, 500, 700. Come on. So I understand where they're coming from. Johnson, salute. He said KB is correct. He is. These dudes be sparring, and then if they sparring between fights, you fight to stay sharp. You fight. You get paid to fight. If you get injured, you get paid to get injured. But they just don't have the sufficient fight dates, and then they not working with each other. You worrying when the next fight coming. Then they tell you 4, 5, 6 weeks in advance the fight coming, and they want you to get your money, get your vacation together, go out there. Come on. I want you to risk getting sick on a plane and trying to get sick days. Crazy. Tank versus Pitbull rematch would do better numbers. I think he meant maybe, Frank. Frank says, Tank, okay, I read that one. Sean, salute, but let's keep going on. On and on. So Andre Ward got real hype. Ain't my type of hype. No. On Tim Smith. He says Andre Ward believes Crawford and Spence fight would do big numbers despite the PBC spokesman, Tim Smith. He's a spokesman. Like I said in my video earlier, he barely get the 4th controller on the 64 to play GoldenEye.
Good googly moogly.
Come on. He barely make the cut if we playing 5-on-5. If we at LA Fitness, he ain't making the cut. He's a spokesman, not a vice president. Even if he ain't listed him as a vice, he's a spokesman. He's somebody that tell you he's somebody that tell you about Pepsi. He ain't the boss. He's a spokesman. And he ain't good at being a spokesman. He ain't good about talking. Old ass, cream of wheat man that's 57,000 years old. He look like that. He look like the black version of 8 Crazy Nights with Adam Sandler. He like the old bro. Why are you even in boxing? Ain't you supposed to be retired at Home Depot greeting people? Come on. He look like he barely stay awake, dissing people on some of the YouTubers. They're nobody. Like without us, nobody know who Tim Smith is. Nobody know who Tim Smith is. Looking like a melted Twix bar. Come on, that's Tim Smith, the white version. I didn't know who Timmy Smith is, bro. You don't do nothing at PBC. If you did something, it'll have some type of structure. If you did, at least this dude was a referee and said, Tom, you don't do nothing. Probably just shred the papers at the back of the PBC office in the mail room. You don't do nothing. You probably Luis Cuba's lackey. Come on. Everybody else got secretaries but Tim Smitty. You the whipping boy. You the spokesman. You the guy that come out and say, oh, Earl isn't here. Earl isn't here, Terrence. Yeah, he don't live here anymore. Come on, old man. He here. He ain't here. Come on. He ain't. I love to see that company crawl. I don't like to play on black people downfall. But when it's like this.
Come on, get him out of here. You move him out of here.
Come on. Come on. A lot of y'all love Wilder, and they did Wilder super duper wrong. Spokesman. He ain't even worth the spokes on your own red Dayton little bike. Your little Dayton bikes used to have 100 spoke pedal bikes. He ain't worth one of them spokes. Look at him. Hold on. Look at him. You think he getting money, bro? You think he get money? You think he a big player? I have a Wikipedia page before him. And I'm gonna make sure he got money for sure. Look at him. Looking like Marvin Hagler reject. I don't know. I ain't gonna say that. I would be real disrespectful. Let's keep going on. Sam Smith pointed out on the PBC podcast, by the way, that Crawford's track record on pay-per-view is lacking, and that with the money he would want to face Spence, it's not double. With the money he would want to face Spence, it's not a double fight. He said, quote, "It's Andre Ward. After that, the winner of Ugas Spence give me Terrence Crawford. What are we waiting on?" Well, we know we waiting on. We know we waiting on. Come on. We waiting for a cat to turn into a pit bull. We waiting on a pit bull to turn into a tiger. What's so crazy to me is that I know you got to play a role. You can't disrespect people. You like people. You know, you don't want to be disrespectful in my Blueface voice. I ain't need to sound better for that one. I know you don't. But stop asking rhetorical questions and ask them like what we literally waiting on. We know what we waiting on. We waiting on the moon to become the sun and the sun to become the moon. We waiting on martial law to say I do get. We waiting on the Escalade to turn into a G-Wagon. We waiting on sitting around the wagon to turn into a pumpkin again. Or pumpkin to a wagon again. We know we waiting on. Come on, we know we waiting on. Come on. We know we waiting on. Waiting on the sissy to fight. But he fight the best, Andre Ward. And I love Andre Ward as a fighter. Don't know him personally. But if he don't, are the Hall of Fame legends. The guys like Andre Ward and Sugar Ray Leonard and Roberto Duran and let's forget about the others. The brothers, the brothers hold him accountable. Because when Floyd Mayweather didn't fight Pacquiao, the brothers held him accountable. Michael Irvin said, you're making the brothers look bad. All of the brothers said Floyd was scared. Are they going to hold Earl to the same standard? No. Oh, give him a break. He fell through a car window. This, that, and the third. True. But after he went through that car window, after the eye injury, he still trolled Errol Spence. He just trolled him this past weekend. I did a video on it. Talking about he got a bad deal with Bob, but allegedly you got a tax problem. Who deal really bad? Who's bad? Doom, 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 doom. Come on. Oh, they don't promote him. They promote Lomachenko. Well, they don't promote you neither. Come on. You finally got a little segment because of Pacquiao. They don't promote you neither, player. Come on, you don't even probably got used car commercials in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? You probably ain't said this is huge used cars down here in the Chevrolet lot. We got Kias, we got Chevys, we got Nissans, we got Armadas, we got Ultimas, we got everything. Come down here. You ain't even getting that type of money, nigga. You ain't even getting Buddy Hill type of money. Yeah, he ain't being promoted to right. None of y'all being promoted. I ain't seen y'all slug a Gatorade and get $1 million in sponsorship. Everlast stopped giving sponsorships out after Andre Ward. Who other than Wilder and Ward? Who else sponsored Everlast? Who else you see in Macy's running like Andre Ward through the woods? You know what I'm saying? Who else y'all see sponsored by Everlast didn't tap out of boxing? Everlast say, man.
Come on, get him out of here. You move him out of here.
Everlasting tapped out of boxing. Everlasting say, man, ain't this about me? Come on. Everlasting got up out of here. Man, Everlasting got out and get something. You can't waste your time playing boxing. You better get up, get out, and get something. It ain't like Earl Spence gonna try to fight. Come on, man. Come on. I'll be in my bag, bro. Hit the thumbs up button, man. You ain't getting this type of content nowhere else. You ain't getting no corny coke sniffing YouTuber. That's a corn dog. You ain't getting Samus boy. You know, talk about pumping. You ain't getting you getting that real raw crap here. Ain't nobody giving you the color commentary that I'm giving y'all. Niggas think they funny. I don't even think I'm funny, but y'all say I'm funny. But he said he's a spokesperson. Then he relaying with Al Heyman speaking. True. Just like they relay you on the commercial table what Pepsi tastes like. Let's see, salute. He said Tim Smith drives Al Heyman whips. He can't afford to drive Al Heyman whips. Did you hear what Meek Mill said? He said he cut his friends off because they wanted to drive his whips. He said to get the brakes changed is $35,000 or $50,000. He can't afford that. He probably wipe Al Heyman butt. That's probably what he do.
I wanted to clarify. No, he brings Al Heyman's vehicles from the rear parking lot of the PBC building into the front, like so.
He can't even afford that. He can't afford to be valid. He don't look like he can see. Motherfucker can't even see the stop sign. Look at him. Do you like somebody can see a stop sign, bro? Come on, get out of here. He probably pushed them motherfuckers. They probably tie a chain to his waist and pull him up front.
There goes a man who's never listened to Tevin Campbell.
You ain't lying. I don't even know he listened to Taylor Swift and Kiss and shit. Looking ass. Come on. He look like he listened to There's a Star Man. Yeah, I like David Bowie too. Who don't like David Bowie? It's not even a mirror. It's not even musically. If you listen to real music, you gotta like David Bowie. He said, when did Danny Garcia gonna fight? It's been over a year. Danny ain't hurting for money at all. And I admire that about Danny. Every time Crawford pull up on him, it's tomato, Swiss cheese. You know, that nigga be talking about crazy, be talking about fighting. Oh, the sky's black and you want to have some orange juice. Nigga, it's dinner time. Come on. Danny Garcia, man, after he fought Lucas Matias, he been checked out when he didn't become a star. When Tim Smith get a secretary, it's going to be a PBC boss with AB and him going to be in the mill room. How does Deontay Wilder feet after Tyson Fury just cooked him?
He got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
Come on, man. They fighter starting OnlyFans pages. It's ludicrous. Crawford and Spence is 2 years late. I don't care. I ain't mad at you, Joey. Shout out to Joey Chas for the bars. Yeah, I'm in my bag somehow today. I don't even know what's going on. I just woke up. I didn't really wake up, but I was trying to sleep. But Crawford and Spence, okay, I read that one. He said, KB facts, these dudes ain't stars, don't even know how to promote themselves. Can't even go out there and get a used car commercial, bro. Come on. But hold on. Okay, I'm okay. Here we go. Where I live off at. So he said after that, the winner, Ugas, give me Terrence Crawford. He said, continue quote. This is on Max on Boxing, by the way. Must have been a Friday episode. He said, I have to respect him. He said, I have respect for Tim Smith, and I know he's a spokesperson, player for ass at PBC. He came out and started talking about Terrence Crawford with the pay-per-view numbers. Anytime somebody say, I got respect for you, but then they got to get disrespectful. So make the Cash App, find out what the Venmo, the next Cash App, the Super Chat, or the PayPal sign is. I got a few of them. But nobody right now outside of one guy right now, and that's Canelo Alvarez doing 5, 6, 800,000, $1 million buys Only nigga, what Jay-Z say? Only people moving numbers is M Pimp juicing us. Come on. I need that sound clip, Juan Don, Marco. And I get out there and battle some of them rap niggas that be at the UR, man. Come on. Them niggas, that's a poetry slam. I wouldn't even write. I don't even like writing. Like, give me somebody like Hitman Holla. He's the weakest. I ain't got nothing personal against him, but he's the weakest battle rapper I ever seen, bro. Remember that nigga A-Verb dissed that nigga? He said, hey, Big Earth, that's the way you talk to your son. He can't rap. I can kill Hitman Holla, bro. And I ain't really rapped in years, nigga. Like, man, shit, that nigga, all he do is holler. He don't be saying nothing. I go to the store, get a bag of wheat bread, turn it up, down, make sure it drop. You be like, man, nigga, garbage. You be like, man, how this nigga get up here, man? Give me the dude that got beat up. I got the burner. Give me him up there. That nigga's trash. How he get on Wildin' Out? That's why they came for Nick Cannon for putting his sorry ass up there. Shit, because he didn't nice, but him, no. He said the sound bites. You got any Rev X sound? What's Rev X? I don't know. You gotta put me here, but I can look for him. Brandon can give me anyone I want. This is a different era, bro. In my day, we was fans of teams. No, you new guys, new punks and fans of players. Now we got fans of fighters, boxing, the fanboy era. Facts. That is facts.
You're in your bag today, CJ. Light them up.
Yeah, motherfucker. I was a Miami Heat fan. Don't get me started on that. That's an NBA stream on. That's a sports stream on itself. I like Kobe. I ain't mind seeing the Lakers win sometimes, bro. But nigga, my allegiance is the Pistons. You only got people who support their local teams no more till they win. I've been Wings, Pistons, Lions when they had the Vipers, the Tigers.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Now we saw the era when it changed from like liking your team to like, oh, I'm a Kobe fan. I'm a,
LeBron James.
Yeah, that shit was corny, bro. Like I'm a New York Knicks
I
fan.
don't mind you root for him. You can wear his jersey, but don't be like I'm a fan of the team because I'm a fan of a guy. You know, it is what it is.
Lakers.
I know I grew up, man. It's nothing but Laker fans out here, bro. So I don't know.
But you're from the West, though.
Yeah.
That's different though. We talking about niggas being from.
We're talking about this from New York. That New York is.
Hold on. Somebody being from Long Island and from Queens and like the Lakers and Golden State Warriors. Yeah, I put Henry and Kobe on blast. Tell them I said it.
I know. I know my cousin. He from Queens. He like the Lakers, and I'm like, how you like the Lakers? You're not a Knicks fan, but I mean, I done seen it before.
That shit crazy. That's what it is now. Danny made some smart moves with his bread. Facts. Angel didn't let him fumble the bag. I respect Angel. Other than when he said he ain't Afro, he's Euro Puerto Rican, and then he proceeded not too long after that to drop the N-word. Hey, that's what y'all do on the East Coast. Y'all let Euro Latinos call y'all the N-word. Ain't gonna do it happen to me.
He said it other time too. Remember with the
yeah. Man, boy, get out of here, man. I'd have flamed him so bad, but I respect Angel. I think it was an act.
Nah, but in respect of that, bro, because we're speaking from the same party as far as Angel and I, like East Coast Puerto Ricans, like.
Yeah, it's different. It's a different ball game. It's a different.
Yeah,
different rules.
They do say it a lot, but I've heard dudes switching it up, and then as far as relating that topic, not you, other channels. Now,
it is what it is. Right, that's what y'all rules. That's all. I can't come to the East Coast and take over. He said, "Ernest laugh out recent what? Rev X? What's his name? Or Rev Run? I don't know. You gotta get hit me up on Twitter or something. Fools that went to Miami went from Miami. The Cavs fans and now Lakers. Yep, it is what it is." Abe Griggs, salute. He said it's like Northeast Ohio full of. That's different though because that's the border. That's the border though, and then also the original Cleveland Browns. You gotta say went to Baltimore. So they did in the 90s. They brought back their. So that's different though. So if they took my team away and moved them to Baltimore, and I'm on the border of Pennsylvania and Cleveland, I really don't have an issue with that. The Upper Peninsula, the UP in Michigan, most of them are Packer fans. On the border of Marquette and Michigan, where the lake at, most of them Packer. I don't really mind that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really mind that part of it. But Cleveland did lose their team though. People tend to forget that.
And they like that in South Jersey because they right next to Philly.
Yeah,
They
probably anywhere past only valid your local city. It don't travel. Yeah, it don't. Hitman Holla dope. Oh, he trash. I'm sorry, man. He probably gonna come for me. I don't care, man. You want to get into a roasting contest? I'm I'm a 5-star platinum vet at roasting, but he can't rap. Now that's why he probably ain't got no song at all. Shit, I put everything I own on Calico. I put everything I own on me to kill him. Boy, shit. Better ain't no real battle rapper like what's my man that got the YouTube channel? I forget his name. Math Hoffa. What's his name? Yeah, like him.
Yeah,
He a real fucking battler. Real battler. Man. You a half a star general. You ain't even no general. You cut the potatoes. You skin the potatoes. Kobe salute. Hey, I just roasted your ass. You just missed it. Just spoke you out, roasted the shit out of you. Nothing personal. You just got made an example of. I just said you got niggas from Long Island and Queens being Lakers and Golden State Warrior fans.
Ah, makes sense.
Yeah, I said I put a name on it.
They got his ass cooked.
He got cooked.
There's Warrior fans in New York.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit,
man. Yeah, Henry probably riding with his do-rag off with his top off. It's like 2 degrees in New York. Yeah, I said your name, Henry. I put you on blast. Do something about it. If I send some CMOS gold to your house so you get your life together, you probably turn to Knick fans. Shout out to the real Knick fans that set through the struggle. But let's keep going on. So he said Canelo the only one moving numbers. That's a fact. Everybody know Earl Spence ain't did no real numbers. I proved it earlier in my video when I showed y'all that Mike Cobster released the Sean Porter numbers less than 24 hours after the fight. Come on. I'm giving factual information here. We giving you the big facts, not the small facts. The big fact. This is him. Read the date. This man, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna be too disrespectful because I could have really got really disrespectful. This the date. He says sources the PBC on Fox pay-per-view headline by Earl Spence Jr. and Sean Porter, who recently got retired by the illest nigga from Nebraska, is tracking for over 300 buys, with the final number generated expected to land under 350. Strong business that cements Spence as a pay-per-view attraction, right? Look at when he said it. 7:34 p.m. September 30th, 2019. When did they fight? Okay, I'll show you here. When they fight. September 19th, 2009, September 28th. This tweet was on 7:34, September 30th, 2019. How did you get all them pay-per-view numbers in less than 24 hours?
That nigga be right.
Come on, get him out of here. You move him out of here.
Come on, man.
And he's pushing propaganda at the end of the tweet. Spence is a pay-per-view attraction.
Just admits him as a pay-per-view attraction. This ain't like Terrence Crawford being on. Even when the Terrence Crawford numbers didn't come out till Monday, being on one platform where you could add them all up. You know, this came less than 24 hours after the fight, bro. The fight started at what? Midnight? 11 o'clock, it's 7:34. Man, I be trying to tell y'all, boy, whipping boys. How you think he got the job at ESPN? They think he got credibility, but people like me been watching boxing forever. He ain't got no credibility, man. He ain't got no credibility. That's why Fred flamed his ass at that fight. It was that fight he flamed. He said, I don't tell no white boy tell me what to do. And Nigo got to running because he didn't want to lose his credentials. Yeah, I know everything that happened, man. Stop playing with me. And he can't mess with me neither. Just because he bought all his subs, he can't mess with me. I mess with the real Oakland dudes. The real Oakland dudes that know boxing. I don't mess with the fake Turbo Man. Remember he gave him the fake Turbo Man? He opened it up. Y'all remember that? Y'all ain't never seen Jiggles All the Way? He said, don't do that. Don't open it up. He said, to give me my money back. And he got the fight in the Big Show. Come on, man. Classical. Man, nigga put shades on because your lights too dark. Just dim your damn studio lights. Come on, if I come on here with some shades on, man, I'm gonna be having some Cardis on, some buffs, at least some wires, some wood. I'm gonna be having like Ray-Bans on, talking about how, I was broke back in 2008. Then I started my YouTube channel, the Eagles World, and I came up. That nigga be moving like Stevie Wonder. No cap. That nigga be like this, bro. I remember that video he did. I was broke, and I came back, and I got a channel. Now I got a car. I ain't got a road to Oakland. Get out of here, man. You trash too, nigga.
Yo, what up?
I used to watch T Street got more street cred than these niggas, man. Shout out to T Street. What's going on, bro?
How are we? Good? Everyone keeping safe?
Oh yeah, you from Australia?
Potentially. Yeah.
Oh man, what the women looking like out in Australia? I bet they. Let me finish this
Not
last
bad.
part up. He said, okay, this is the second part. He said, what you can say about Terrence Crawford, this is Andre Ward, is be it Madison Square Garden, multiple times, and obviously in his hometown, Omaha, and in Las Vegas, he's done 10, 12, 14, 15,000. So you can't say that he's not a draw. Earl Spence can't do bigger numbers outside of anyone else. He can with Terrence Crawford, assuming that he don't want to fight Canelo. And Terrence Crawford can't do bigger numbers with anyone else than Errol Spence. So stop telling me this fight won't sell, said Andre Ward. Word, let me tell you something. Let's make it real clear. Everybody on what Andre Ward just said, said Max Kellerman. Quote, if two guys want to fight, they're gonna fight. And that's one of the best bars in this whole interview. I gotta start. I catch this other show, but this is one of the best bars in this whole interview. And that's an old saying. If two guys want to fight, they gonna fight. Nobody, your girlfriend not gonna hold you back. Mr. Clark not gonna hold you back. Miss Jackson, if you want to fight, it don't matter who around, who there. Your mama can't hold you back. Your grandma can't hold you back. My grandma tried to hold me back one time. I told that story. Didn't go well for the other guy. If you want to fight, nobody gonna hold you back, bro. Or if they do hold you back,
Promoters do. Damn right.
I don't think it's the promoters, bro. If he said he want to fight, he want to fight. They gotta make it happen. Okay, hold on. Donald Banks in the Cash App, he say, the Super Chase said, dude, that Fred be having on with him look so. He talking about Rick Glazer. But hold on, I'm gonna give you one. Okay, that'd be Super Chat. Well, I ain't gonna say what bell it is, but y'all get it. So that is what it is, bro. But you're right. The promoters do tell you certain things and stuff of that nature. But go ahead. You can go ahead and cook. You got the flow.
Oh, yeah, I was just getting in here just to bit of change the subject. I just went on the internet, had a bit of a look. I haven't been on in a while. And I've just seen that AJ potentially may be accepting some money potentially along the
Okay,
lines.
Here you go. You can keep talking. Let me cue this up. Somebody sent me this weekend. I'm gonna talk about that right now.
But the thing is though, I feel like punching a hole through the next person's head. I feel like AJ is completely holding up the division.
Hold on.
And Eddie Hearn is. I don't know what's going on with that situation. He hasn't even got a trainer. They were meant to rematch in March. I mean, what is going on? What's happening?
Here you go. I'm going to tell you right now. Give me a minute.
I mean, it'd be a smart move if he decided to step aside because we haven't had an undisputed fight since 1999. Is that, if I'm correct?
Yeah, here you go right here. AJ on the deleted Snapchat. So hold on. Go ahead and mute so I can play this. So I'm getting on feedback. So.
I see certain interviews that Bout said. I think to myself, I ain't done no interviews. Where did this person get this information from? I'm hearing people saying AJ accepts 15 million to step aside. I ain't signed no contract. I ain't seen no contract. So as it stands, stop listening to the bullshit shit that comes from me. I'm the man that controls my destiny. I'm the man that handles my business. I'm a smart individual and I make calculated decisions every step of the way. Don't listen to the bullshit from other sources. But I tell you something.
So that, hold on, let me change it real quick before you talk. So that was AJ saying that it wasn't true. So that's Bob Arum pushing that narrative. All right, that's Bob Arum because Tyson Fury is on the last fight of his contract. That's what it is.
That's so he's trying to secure. He's trying to secure him for another year or so potentially.
He could be, but at the end of the day, with Eddie, but he can walk right over to Eddie Hearn next fight, and Eddie Hearn can have an in-house undisputed. So I'm pretty sure that's
exactly right. That's exactly right.
That's pretty much why. And then also, for some reason, they don't want to fight Dillian White.
Who doesn't want to fight Dillian White?
Tyson Fury don't want to fight Dillian White.
That's a complete lie. I disagree.
I don't think he want to fight him. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I just think they don't want to fight him. I think he will. I think personally he would cream. I think personally he would cream Dillian White. You know,
Dillian White is the problem with Dillian White is he's trying to be something he's not. Like he's trying to dictate terms with the best heavyweight in the world, the lineal champion. He didn't dictate terms with Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua offered him a rematch with the world titles on the line, but he said no because the money wasn't right. So where's he getting this money? He wants a title shot, doesn't he? Why is he asking for so much money against the fucking giants of the division?
And I say this too about him, bro, is that Eddie Hearn controls 75% of the division, if my man is right, my mind for right. He promotes Usyk, right? He promotes AJ. He promotes Dillian White. So he has 75%. If Tyson Fury leaves, he holds 100% of the division. So if he can get Tyson Fury, there's nothing Bob Arum can do about it. Fury got one more fight left. And robbing Tyson Fury versus Dillian White won't do him no good. So that is what it is. I'm going to remove most of y'all. Me and YSM going to kick. So we're going to cook real quick, and maybe I'll bring y'all back. I'll let L5 player stay on since he's been on. What's going on, YSM?
What's good, man? Why you going in on Tim like that?
Man, I don't know, man. This is a holy spirit. The holy boxer spirit took over me.
No, man. Tim deals with us, right? Tim's the media.
But then he dissed us though. He said we was nobodies. He said we was. If I had Nestor permission to watch the video, I'll show the video, and I don't want to get snitched on. You know he a snitch. But if I had his permission from the snitch, I would. Hold on, I'll show you. Hold on. Let me tell you which one exactly was, because it comes up when you put his name in. I think it was this interview. So when you search Tim Smith PBC on Google search for the images, I forget what fight it was, but I think it was this interview, and he said that we was nobodies. I'll never forget this interview. He said we was nobodies, and he said a whole bunch of type of stuff, but you deal with us, but we nobody. I don't know if it's because we make you have to work or whatever, but I've been banned from PBC lists. I've been banned. I couldn't even go see Al. I couldn't even go watch Adrian Broner hit the mitts. And I don't regret 1 minute of it. But shout out to Renardo. Oh, I know you hurting today. I know Renardo hurting today. Renardo was out there watching Patrick Mahomes go like, and then he was like in overtime.
Hey, ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit, man.
And he cooked y'all. Y'all say y'all let me down. Y'all messed my parlay up too, just like Jimmy Garoppolo. Y'all let me down, man. What is going on in Buffalo? No boneless wings for everybody in Buffalo for now. Until y'all niggas get past Kansas City and get to the Super Bowl. Boneless wings for everybody in Buffalo.
That was some legendary shit, bro.
Like, it was though. But I think it's gonna be more, I think this weekend is gonna be more legendary in the AFC.
Joe Burrow, it's gonna be a shootout. I think
he gonna win.
Where's it? It's in Kansas City?
Yeah, it's in Kansas City. He gonna win. I'm saying it right now.
I don't know.
I'm saying it right now.
I don't know, yo.
That's my Super Bowl pick. So I gotta keep with my pick. That's my Super Bowl pick.
Well, right now, your heart's telling you they'll win. Like besides the fact that it was your Super Bowl pick.
Yeah, I think they're gonna win, bro. I just think that we'll get back to this stuff. I just think that their defense is better. Honey Badger, he might play, but I think their defense is better. They're not gonna be able to run the ball. And one thing I know about, they've seen him already, and Jamar Chase went crazy. So I don't have no answer for Jamar Chase. They don't have no answer for T. Higgins. They don't have no answer for Uzama, Boyd, or Mixon coming out. I just think they got the better team. Now Joe Burrows might be messed up, but they're not gonna do remotely nothing that Tennessee did. You know, so I really think that Joe Burrow is gonna cement himself as one of the greatest quarterbacks, and get him there. It might be a rematch from Super Bowl 23. 49ers and them. But I really believe what they doing. I believe in what they doing there. So straight up and down, I think Joe Burrow about to throw a block party like Sada Baby. I really do. I ain't just saying it because it's my pick. I really think they really about to go on some legendary type of run stuff though.
Man,
I ain't saying they gonna beat the great.
Stupid if that happened. Yo.
Oh yeah, AB probably gonna go dumb. I think they will, but yeah, go ahead. What you talking about? 8 Crazy Nights, Tim Smith.
No man, Tim. I gotta check that interview out, but PBC is hard to get into, right? And because of Tim Smith, I was able to get into events. So
I ain't mad at you. Speak your Tim Smith testimony.
No, man, he looked out for me when he didn't have to. So I definitely appreciate him or whatnot. I do want to check out that interview.
It's me, Tim. It's me.
No.
Don't ban this nigga because of me. You know how it is.
No, it ain't even on no ban. Trying to keep my credentials or whatnot. I just keep it 100. So he looked out for me, and I'm gonna appreciate that. But like he even said in the interview that he don't deal with the negotiations. I was told that deal's already done. So I want to know how people are going to feel if Terrence Crawford crosses over to the dark side, or how people.
He got no choice. He don't have no choice. Then what you gonna hear is he got robbed, or he gonna get robbed. He not gonna get a fair shake, or whatever the situation may be. And you got the Ring magazine already saying that they hearing that Earl gonna move up once ends become the mandatory. I mean, you got a lot of different stories. Team Crawford to tell you one thing, Team PBC will tell you another thing, Team Earl. But I do know for a fact Earl can't go to the barber. He don't want to go to the barbershop no more because they keep asking him about the fight. So now Dallas niggas is what we need to do.
Putting pressure on him.
Now they putting pressure on him. That's how I figured out that it wasn't no detached retina, bro. His people talk. That people really turning on him, bro. I just said it that way. Or they just can't keep their mouth shut.
What did they say it was?
Said it was a what was that shit called? It was something less significant. It was I forget what he said. Let me ask him. I burst. It said it wasn't that serious. I forget what he said it was. The eye of something. I burst or whatever. Well, I said it before, but they said it wasn't no detached retina. And if it was a detached retina, especially if it was the lower part of the retina, he wouldn't have been able to go on that flight over there to wherever he went. So
because of the elevation.
Because because if it's at the top, it's silicone. The way E. Wright guy say, he probably would have won if it's the top, but if it's the bottom, it's an air bubble. So it would be an air bubble. It's the top. He probably could go with silicone. So I just heard it wasn't a detached retina, but if you look at a lot of his pictures, that eye has been looking like that forever. Even in that picture right there, look at the eye. Like one of my eyes kind of do that. It's not that bad, but one of my eyelids are bigger than the other eyelid. So yeah, a blood vessel burst. Thank you. Yes, a blood vessel. I heard burst.
Okay.
That's what they said. So, like I said before, people say it was after the Danny fight. I'm just thinking like the commission didn't even know Gary Russell's arm was hurt. So I mean, they act like they didn't know. They said no true. He said, "What's good, man? Them last 13 seconds hurt." He said we gave it to them. Defense hurt us. Yeah, I don't have Tre'Davious, so yeah. He said they have to pay Ugas off if not. Ugas fights a very robbable style. I keep telling y'all that, bro. He had a split decision with Abel Ramos.
Yo, that's the first time I ever heard that. A very robbable style.
Yeah, I think I coined it. Like y'all invented bull. I think I invented that one.
Yeah.
He's got a very robbable style. Just watch his fights.
Who did you think won the Gary fight?
I didn't score it. I'm gonna go score tonight if I get a chance. I thought to the naked eye, I thought Gary Russell won. I think in the first 4, it was some lady there that every time Gary Russell got hit in the first 4 rounds, she was like, "Oh!" I'm like, "Shit, go watch that fight." She was every time Gary Russell got hit clean in that first 4 rounds, she was screaming like somebody was getting their arm chopped off. But I think after the 4th round, bro, I just think that he took over, bro.
Yo,
I think he didn't get no generalship. Yeah, it was.
It's one of the best I've ever seen out of a hurt fighter.
Definitely. I'm thinking like out of the Hurt Fighters performance, they got to be up there for me. I'm trying to think of I mean, obviously Muhammad Ali fighting with a broken jaw, that's probably gonna top one at the top of the list. But yeah,
Broken
you know,
jaw,
I was just
broken ribs.
yeah, and then I thought about it, and I'm like, damn, why he just lead off with his healthy hand? I just guess he just felt comfortable fighting the way he fought. I'm looking, I'm like, shit, use your lead hand, but like, you know, I saw somebody said everybody don't know how to do that, so it is what it is. His relationship with Al Heyman is
I want to apologize to you.
What I do?
Me and you had a little back and forth over Gary and Al Heyman.
Oh yeah, man, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on. Check the private chat. And this stay between anybody that's on the panel that check it. Literally, it's got to stay between us. You check the private chat. That's how I know. That's what my source was.
I got word when I was there. You know, after the fight, what happened. So yeah, you was right.
Oh yeah, they told my man's in LA. I think he was out in LA. They was out there. They stayed in a certain hotel when they in LA. I forget the name of the hotel. See, that's how you get, like, I be knowing what hotels they be at. AB got them kicked out the hotel that weekend, I think, because they was shooting dice. So the hotel stopped messing with PBC because Ohio niggas was shooting dice and shit outside the hotel and shit. And I think they repaired that relationship since then. But I be knowing the hotels they be at and stuff, and that's how, you know, my people be getting the interviews and they be talking, bro. Like, if you really listen to it, shout out to Hugo Centennial got a victory out here in Dearborn. I live right there. I didn't even know he was fighting until after the fight. He upset Antonio Ty, I think is Sugar Hill's nephew. He upset. I know. Shout out to them. I wish I would have knew about it, but shout out to him. But he got a majority decision. That's really a full decision in some unanimous decision, somebody's hometown. But yeah, he got him on like a what's that thing Wonder Woman got? Invisible lasso. He can't leave if you want to. Bob Arum made an offer to him, and Eddie Hearn made an offer to him, and can't leave.
Hey, CJ, a part of that is too. What transpired between him and Heyman. It is because Al has a relationship with the father, and not only that, the father wants to keep his sons with Al Heyman. So he probably didn't say, well, to put it like this way, I've been told, he told Gary, look, you did X, 1 + 1 is 2, 2 + 2 is 4. Basically, you didn't,
Is it that he got a contract with the daddy that he can't leave? That might be what it is.
Well, the father is the one who took he's had a relationship. The father has a relationship with Al Heyman. That's who he and that's who the father took Gary to Al Heyman.
My thing is the interview he did with Fred about Floyd in the hotel. He was talking real greasy. I think he really said that to Floyd on the phone.
Yo, listen to me. The energy that he gives off in the interviews is what he gave, and that's why he's in the position that he's in.
Yeah,
and then Leo said he asked for too much money. Leo said, "I'll fight him." He said every time we get to the fight, they said, he said he don't know, but he said he think he asked for too much money.
And on that score alone, when you do that with Al Heyman, you get less fights. But the other part of it is, like, what's up, YSM? He like you said, the energy that he gives in the interview, yeah, he gave that energy directly to Al Heyman, face to face. And that right there, that man, and see, this is why it's so disgusting to me with these LDBC people and others. They licking this man. They genuflected this dude. I'm like, man, that's disgusting. And so Gary will never be. Gary ain't gonna never get.
He breaking up a little bit.
Hold on, my bad.
Not you. Why I'm breaking up a little bit. But go ahead.
Yeah. Gary can't. Yeah, so Gary can't. He ain't gonna never be. He can't never get out.
I mean, maybe his father might have a deal. You know, his father might have a deal. So
that put it like this: the father's relationship with Al keeps Gary earning, but at the same time, it also put it like this: it at the same time, the father probably has told Gary, look, I'd prefer being, the father has told Gary, and I know, because there are folks around here who tell you, there's some folks around in the DC area, like, look, father has a relationship with him, Al Heyman, and the father probably, and not probably, but the father has said to Gary, even though he didn't win at him directly, look, this is the best situation you can have it, because if you did this to Eddie Hearn, Golden Boy, if you did it to Bob Arum, your career basically would be over. Your career, not basically, your career would be over.
Listos pelos chingazos. Listos pelos chingazos.
Yeah, you're right.
But at the end of the day, why does it have to go to him accosting this man's father for him to get some publicity? Aren't you as an advisor supposed to get me the fights that I need? I've been your longest reigning champion, and I don't know, behind closed doors, I may have rubbed you the wrong way or something. This game isn't about fragile ego. At the end of the day, I've entrusted you with my career, and throughout that time, your fiduciary duties have not been met.
I agree with you,
in regards to me.
I agree with you, C-Man, but this is what I keep saying about capitalism over law and black people in particular in this capitalist enterprise. You got folks who worship at the feet of money and people with it. And like I said, if you look at these LDBC people and others, they dude, it's disgusting. And
they fucking cornballs.
Yeah,
let's gotta keep the cussing to the minimum.
Not only are
that
they
was one,
cornballs,
and that's only one.
Not only are they cornballs, but here's the other part: the you use the word. He has a fiduciary responsibility to them, and Al Heyman basically says, "Okay, yeah, I'm gonna meet it, but I'm gonna meet it on my terms." And that's what we see it.
I mean, it's messed up, but hey, I mean, when he missed weight.
But think about it, CJ.
Go ahead. Oh, you got it.
CJ, if that was Bob Arum, if that was anybody, Gary Russell would have had a profile already. This guy was one of the best amateurs that this country produced in a long time.
Let me ask you a question, bro. He didn't medal because he got sick at the Olympics.
Yeah.
What profile PBC built up?
Nobody.
They have yet to do other than Floyd Mayweather, which his foundation was built on the strength of Top Rank.
Oh, Bob Arum. I was saying
right.
Bob Arum would have done better by Gary Russell Jr. Like I'm saying, not all skin folk is kinfolk. Like I can't be on code with evil black people because at the end of the day, evil black people really make it hard for
they make it personal.
Yeah, they make it personal for no apparent reason.
Go ahead.
Just because I have a difference of opinion, I may not fit your level of blackness.
You looking at you looking at the girl I like.
Dude,
bro, it's so corny. It's corny. Like what?
But listen, but this is what I keep saying. Black folks believe in hierarchy as well, and I'm saying no. Tear the playhouse down. Period. Point blank. There should. you shouldn't. I'm at the point where ain't no sacred cows. No. And the sad part is with this, because you got people who talk about, oh man, this is a bad look, for Terrence Crawford to sue Bob Arum. He's suing the man for breach of contract. But the people who talk about it's a bad look and so forth and so on, what that shows you is how they feel about labor. Man, I mean, and
that was deep, Metro. Metro, that was very deep what you said.
That's what it is. I mean, if you understand capitalism the way I do.
But the thing about it is, they don't even understand the lawsuit. They just read what was released to the press.
But it go to show you some of these motherfuckers can't read either. Let's be honest about that.
Too lazy to go in there and read it.
And people don't understand context. The only reason why I looked at. I'm sorry about that.
But my thing about it is, a lot of people don't understand the legal term. But if you read the 5 or 4 bulleted points, it told you what the lawsuit was about.
Right, exactly. And it's clear as day, and as clear as the day is long in terms of proving it. When you have a fight guarantee, the fight and no minimum, the fight guarantee that is set in place, and in this case, we're talking about Terrence's second contract, in addition to the $1 million that he gets for, when they could not secure him, the fights he was looking for. Okay, you meet one, but if you can't meet if you are not meeting the guarantee, that's a breach of contract. I don't want to.
Can I also say something too about that contract too? That people are not talking about. Sit down, good boy. Is that he was able to walk away with no strings attached.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that for him. How many people, when Julio Cesar Jr. left, Bob Arum said that he owed him a fight. He still was able to walk away. A lot of people don't walk away from Top Rank without strings attached.
No,
but I'm gonna end this Gary Russell talk, and we can get back to whatever. But
I mean, Mikey Garcia did it too. Mikey Garcia.
No, he got to go to court. He had to go to court.
You had to go to court. But now to what you were saying about black people in the hierarchy, right?
Let's leave that alone. Let's leave that alone. Let's just leave it alone.
I'm just gonna tie it back into what he was. I'm just going to tie it back into what he was saying about.
Yeah, Magic Charlie Wilson, do magic.
Thank you. I will. I'll try. I will try. But at the end of the day, it just goes to show you that, hey, that you didn't go to this, that you didn't sit at this table and this table was deemed to be successful. You cultivated your own table and you were more successful than the people at this table. Since now that you showed us who we are and showed us our insecurities, okay, we're going to make you pay for it because that's how we truly feel about ourselves. And not to Terrence Crawford, the real reason why I looked at that lawsuit as, kind of sketchy on Terrence's behalf is the headlines. Everything inside of the complaint is valid.
The headline is exactly what it said it was. In that case, the press release was to engage people in to get them to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of YouTube
headline. From a legal point of view, me being a paralegal, right? So if I see that legally, I see this. Oh, I understand this may be on a tertiary level. On a basal level, I see it as this. Oh, he's just trying to get people to get this galvanized and everything. But on a more nuanced level, if you say that, you have to show things. You have to give me a Donald Sterling-esque type damning a piece of evidence to back up those claims. But now, if we're just talking about prima facie of what Terrence Crawford was saying, all that stuff is valid. All of it.
Hey, you're a parent, so let me ask you this: do you even think that it makes to even go to court? I feel like top is going to be pulled.
Hey, you're going. I think my connection bad, but can you can you say that again?
Up, YSM.
Yeah, I'm hard enough. I probably have more protection there. I'm saying, do you think it's going to go to court? Because I feel like aren't going to want to be deposed. What's your thoughts on that?
For me, I don't think it would go to court. I think it would settle because if it goes into a deposition, we have to understand Bob Arum's been in this game for a long time, and he said a lot of stupid things. And now, over and over and over and over again, he said stupid things, racially charged things too. But also understand this: none of those things deal directly with Terrence Crawford. So at the end of the day, it can go to court, but Terrence Crawford is going to have to bring evidence germane to his case only. So at the end of the day, it sounds good, the Ray Mercer thing, right? What Ray Mercer said, like, "Oh, I'm making 50,000 more because he's white." Cool, but that's not Terrence Crawford. But because once you allege racial bias, stuff like that has to be concrete. If it was just, hey, Terrence Crawford, the headline is suing Bob Arum for a breach of contract, that's more provable in a court of law. That's it.
And they're gonna be, and it's gonna go to court, and his attorneys are gonna lay the ground. Their legal strategy is gonna be all about breaching. They're gonna hit that. They're gonna hammer that home from the opening bell, and Top Rank is gonna have to respond. A judge.
Let me ask you a question. If he got the Terrence Crawford fight when he walked away from Top Rank, would he be suing him? Or he got it with Top Rank? With Top Rank.
If he got the Earl Spence fight?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
No, he wouldn't be sued because he would have fulfilled the contract.
Oh yeah, all right, but but about we done on Gary Russell, but like I said before, I think it's gonna be an up.
I didn't talk about Gary. My bad.
Hold on, but I think he's gonna be on the up. You missed yesterday, didn't you? Yeah, you did. But he's gonna be on the. I think he's gonna be. He got to be on the uphill battle when he come back. People talking about the immediate rematch. He got to get shoulder surgery, make sure everything go right. He got to get rehab. He might need a tune up. That's his. He throw the second most jabs in boxing right now. So talking about a rematch, you know what I'm saying? Even though when old boy was asked, he started speaking another language. I mean, I don't know how many people peeped that. But
he spoke real fluent Tagalog, the Philippine dialect. He spoke real fluent Tagalog.
He was just speaking clear English when he was answering all the other questions. But I don't care. He have his day. People making it about race. It's not about race. Of course, you're gonna get a couple dummies on the internet that's gonna say something. But it is what it is. Congratulations to him. Good win. I think he's going to end up fighting Leo Santa Cruz next. If Leo wins his next fight,
and I think he might slump Leo too.
Yeah, hello. But CJ, one thing about Gary, and he said that he had discovered that he had been injured 2 weeks before the fight.
But listen to the story though. He had the injury before the Olympics, right? He said he told him he can rehab it or he can get the surgery. He chose to rehab it, even though he still missed the Olympics with the because he was sick. And then it popped up 15 years later, it messed up again. So he's gonna have to get surgery this time. It's probably so much scar tissue in there.
Yeah, hello. And so it's gonna take some time. Gary got to get the surgery, heal up, and then see where he at.
Because Gary's injury that Andre Ward right up. No, Andre Ward had a torn labrum or something like that.
When the rotator cuff, that's different though.
Yeah,
my dad had that surgery, But
what did they actually say is wrong with Gary? He got
it was a torn tendon, but he tore his tendon before the Olympics. So he chose to go rehab. He said the strength of the muscles around the tendon. That's probably 13, 15 years ago. So he for the most part it worked. And now it just messed up again, 10, 15 years later. So now he got to get the surgery. And then you talking about it may be more than one surgery. It might be a surgery to get the scar tissue out there to get to the tendon. So it don't matter what my Axo said about a rematch. If he's still holding the belt this time next year, then we talk about a rematch or whatever it may be. But yeah, he chose rehab, and then he still didn't fight in the Olympics because he got sick. But then he's saying that people saying, well, why he didn't get the surgery? He 2 years off. He just re-injured it. So if it held up for 10, if you got a part of your car, you put a rim in your car, you like, oh, we patched the rim up. you good to roll. You roll on that rim the next 10 or 15 years. You ain't gonna think you like, ah, shit, you know, it's gonna fuck up, it's gonna bend again, or it's not gonna
And
be usable.
I feel you on that. But at the end of the day, he got sick. I remember that vividly. So it's been like 14 years ago on the dot. So now at the end of the day, why not get the surgery? You got
No, you didn't.
sick already.
Hold on. You don't understand what I said. He chose the rehab part. He strengthened the muscles around the tendon. It hadn't messed up for the last 14 years, whatever it was. It's been good. 2 weeks before the fight, it messed up. So
I feel you.
So you
But
can't
for preempt.
Hold on. Why would I get a? Why, you know, the shoulder back? Why would I mess with it? Like my dad say this. He's a mechanic. I'm like, you think I should change this? Like, why are you changing it if it ain't messed up? You know what I'm saying? If it held up all that time, why would I even go in there? I'm thinking it's good. 10, 15 years, 14 years, I'm thinking it's good. His inactivity, his inactivity is why it's an injury. And then it's a rumor that he hurt his wrist and his hand.
I feel you. Gary's always had brittle hands because that dude is fast and he hit hard. Because one of Gary's finishing punch is that right hook. So I've been knew that about Gary. But now back to what you were saying about, not getting the surgery back in 2008. You have to understand, once you tear something, irrespective if you build the muscles up around it, you still tore something. It's still not attached to the muscle that it was supposed to be.
If he got a surgery, couldn't he tear again too?
Yeah, but it's better that you get the surgery and strengthen it up after the surgery than to have something just outside of it.
You come out the amateurs, right? You like, it's good. You know, they probably look at it. You good to go. You want to start making money. All right?
I feel you. Same thing with Anya Ward.
It held up for 15 years.
That's great, but ultimately, what did you say? The thing was torn for 14 years, right? And you strengthened up the muscles so good, in fact, that it didn't bother you. But the fact remains, you still have something torn on your body. It's not attached to your body like it once was. Right. At the end of the day, there's always.
If you popping it, you good. Thing. All right, now if he said, like if it's sore or he having problems with it, I feel if he was having problems with the 2 years he was off, he would have got the surgery. A lot of people rehab and don't get the surgery to after they retire.
That's a fact. I feel you because I've seen Gary Russell let run his hands off all on dudes' faces with that torn shoulder. I understand that, and I understand all of that. But at the end of the day, preemptively, this is what I'm thinking. If I'm going to go into the professional ranks and I'm a 5-star prospect, I'm going to come into this boxing endeavor as healthy as I possibly can. Mm-hmm. Because irrespective of anything, CJ, you are always going to be 99% walking into the professional ranks. You will never be 100%. If you are 100%, that's the first day you started boxing. After that, it is a slow, steady decline. I'd rather be 99% than 75%. And the 75%, this man was champion for 6 years. That's how great he was. And mind you, Gary Russell was doing good with one hand and made this guy miss a whole bunch of times. Imagine if he was 99%. Max Sayo gets hit with one of them crazy quick right hooks that Gary Russell's known for, and he has another title defense under his belt. Because at the end of the day, prime Gary Russell, or a Gary Russell that fucked up my Nyambiar, beats this guy. Gary Russell there's a reason why people may not like Gary Russell, but there's a reason why he was such a great amateur, because that guy can fight. That's one of my favorite fighters. I've been watching that dude all his career. Everything, you may not like the shit talk he does. You may not like what he did with barbershop conversations, because a lot of the things he was saying was true. And a lot of the things he was saying was like grown man bars, something you got to deal with. But at the end of the day, if I was Gary Russell Jr., I would have got that.
Oh
I
man,
would have got that thing.
what I just seen just made me sick, bro.
What happened?
Man, this nigga one of my favorite. I'm gonna just put don't say it, I'm just send it to you on I'll put it in the Discord for you, Metro. I'm gonna send it to you on Instagram.
I got
Bruh. I gotta look at that, man. That's why I don't like to listen to rappers after their career is hot, bro. That's why I don't, bro. That irked my soul.
My favorite rappers, though, I ain't gonna hold you, is Scarface.
That's different, though. You safe. You're safe. You're safe with Scarface.
Scarface, Cool G Rap,
You're
Nas.
safe. You're safe.
Because at the end, I like lyricists. Like, I'm from New York. I like
safe.
people who put
Y'all ain't never really been that lyrical though to me, bro.
Who?
Y'all niggas ain't lyrical.
We a lot more lyrical than Detroit.
No, y'all not, man. Shit, y'all ain't even more lyrical than Atlanta. Come on, get out of here.
What? Name a more lyrical MC than Jadakiss.
Oh, Young Thug.
Yo, why you do that?
What?
Why you do that, bro? Why you do that? Why you do that?
To this day. Let's not
To
do
this
that.
day. To this day.
Hey, before it's Mark Mayaso to say,
Good job, Al Hammond.
Shout out to Brandon, bro. Brandon be hooking me up. I did a couple myself. The ones I did myself today is
you funny dude, CJ.
Oh yeah, somebody sent some more money. I don't care if you send $1. I want to play this one before I get out of here, man. Venmo, CJ Good, 313 Cash App to say well, you can Cash App or you can Super Chat, PayPal. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. Feel bad for him, but
I do, man. I really do.
I like Gary Russell, bro.
Because, like I said, my thing is too. We don't. I mean, you look at this. Okay, so if he gets the surgery or not, I mean, do we? I mean,
at this point, he got to get it. At this point, he got to get
it. I agree with you there. All I'm saying is, does he feel like he's gonna? I think he still got something left. He got something left. So he can go.
He got a lot left. He's preserved.
But my thing is this, bro. His dad must have a contract with him, something like Sean and Kenny. Because remember, Kenny was like, I got a lifetime contract with him. I don't think his dad is. I mean, it could be they got a good bond. But I don't think his dad.
The dad is the one. The dad.
But he got to have a contract, right? Unless he just ain't gonna go against his father.
Right, right. He ain't gonna go against his father.
Okay, that's probably what it is.
Dad is the one who took him to, and he's the one that has the relationship and the contract that covers Gary and everybody, that carries Gary and the boys and his brothers, and
And a lot of people don't talk about Gary Sr. Gary Sr., man. It may be weird that he named all his sons Gary, which is
George
weird as a
Foreman
motherfucker. George
is weird.
George is weird. Let's not even lie. George is weird.
He said, George, how they know? He said, George, how they know which one you talking to? He said, they know. He said, they know.
Yeah. George is a scary dude. So at the end of the day,
Gary Russell explained why his father did that. But I mean,
but that's still weird. It is what it. But he's a good trainer, man. Gary Russell Sr. is a damn good. All his kids put
proof in the
pudding to behind. They put foot to behind.
That's why I respect Roy Jones a lot, bro. Floyd is a different category because his father went to jail and came back. Roy Jones said, "Man, he like F this. Because his dad wanted to keep moving slow. He was like, man, F this. I'm ready." And he broke off with his dad. Their relationship had never been the same. But once you start coaching your kid the right way, your relationship is never going to be the same.
Was never that good, bro. Their relationship was never that good. But at the end, Roy Jr. and Roy Sr. But Roy Sr.
Who leaving their father, bro? Real talk.
What I'm
saying, Shane Mosley and Roy Jones on the short list.
What I'm saying is, CJ, you can't allow the father's parents, and depending upon both parents, live vicariously through their kids. And
that's a fact.
In this situation here,
but I ask you a question real quick.
What?
People say, you know who LeVar Ball is, right?
Yeah.
He ain't do no shit like that to his kids. He ain't had no sign some
That's
lifetime
him.
contract.
Each parent is different. Each
He
parent
let
is
his
going to
boys
be
go out there
different.
and get shoe deals, apparel deals. They didn't have to sign with Big Baller Brand. And you're right, each parent is different. But to me, I'm guarantee you that he middleman that deal. And I don't mean the literal sense of middleman. I mean he got compensated for middleman in that deal, allegedly. I don't disrespect nobody's father.
I mean, here's the thing. Like I say, you got parents who live vicariously through their kids. But the bottom line is, and credit to Bill Haney on this, Bill Haney saw, because other people saw it too, that Devin might have been regressing. So he stepped back and he ain't the head trainer no more. He handled the business side. You have in relation to Roy Jones, Roy was like, I'm ready. And he went out there and what did he do? And Roy in his prime at 160 was unbeatable, man.
But my thing is, if you can live vicariously through somebody,
Roy prime was slave whipping everybody, bro.
Hold on, but you can't say that. You can't say you can vicariously. It's one thing to live vicariously, but the business, bro. Some of these contracts that these daddies got, I'm not saying in this case at all, but some of these other contracts that these daddies got, bro, where they getting 60%, and I'm not talking about the dude that retired. That shit, come on, man. At the end of the day, man, you going my dad gonna just put my lights out, bro, because I ain't doing that for nobody.
Look at Tiafiro's father. Tiafiro's father is killing him. He does not know the business of boxing. And you can talk about you can talk about, well, I was a trainer, but that don't, when you talk about a contract, even if you write the joint yourself, somebody can say, all right, well, this is okay. Well, here's my counter, but in boxing, these promotional companies have the contracts laid out. And if you don't have somebody who knows boxing, and I ain't just talking about I mean, it's good to have an attorney, but you need an attorney who understands boxing, the boxing business, the business of boxing, and Tiafimo's pops. And so you get that, but then the other part, but what you're saying, CJ, is this: you got some of these fathers though. They figure I'm just gonna do it this way because I didn't got him to this point, and so he'll just have to live with it until he don't.
My thing is, like I said before, man, if you at the point where if you sign a contract, man, you can't ask a drug dealer, you can't go work at McDonald's to make sure somebody read over that contract. He's on you, Adrian. Adrian Broner was smart. Adrian Broner was smarter than all these dudes.
Adrian Broner graduated high school at 16 and went to college at 16. Bro. That guy is sharp, but he's just dumb. Like, I don't know. Yo,
I don't even think he dumb. It's just he made bad decisions at that point. But he was smart enough not to take all the bad deals everybody. I think he said Bob Arum put like $100,000, $250,000 on a piano for him to sign. He walked away. He said another lady did it to him, put some money out there. He walked away. So at the end of the day, if this dude is smart enough, then that's just, maybe his street knowledge that allowed him to know a bad deal. But if he can walk away from deals like that, bro, so can these dudes.
Adrian Broner was touted to go to college at 16 years old.
He got kicked out at Michigan Tech. I know the story. He got kicked out.
Yeah,
but that's smart. That's not the difference between being able to read and being able to count. That's not educational smarts. What he did was street. It's common. I can't say it's common sense because it's not common. That's street smarts that he had. That's
ridiculous amount of street smarts, bro. But that just goes to show you that man brain work at a higher level. His neurons is just like, this.
I mean, I can't even say that. You got people still getting robbed on 360 deals, bro.
Look, hold on. Do y'all remember Hassan Rahman?
Yes.
Yep. This. Remember when he? Now remember. Hold on. Remember, Rahman had a contract in place, and he had won the champion. On one of the belts in the heavyweight division. It had come to an end. So Don King was trying to maneuver, and there were people saying, yeah, man, sign with Don. you know, you can make some real money. And Rockman was listening, so forth and so on. But Don, one thing about Don King, he's making an offer, but that offer is also about something, was also about something else. So Rockman said, they've been, it was public, it was in the media back and forth about, hey, you know, I think he might have been with Duva or Finko, somebody like that. And so it was like, well, you know, he's leaving you. Don King said, so Rockman was like, well, you know, we gonna listen to what everybody got to say, but I'm leaning toward Don, this, that, and the third. Don King, so he says, he told Don King, I got some things I need to do right quick, fast, and in a hurry, and I need $5 million cash. Don King said, okay, I'll send you $5 million cash, but sign the contract first. Rockman is at a hotel he's at a hotel in Baltimore because he's training in Baltimore for a fight for a fight. Don King sends $500,000 in duffel bags. Rockman don't count the money since signed the contract.
He thought it was what, $5 million?
He thought it was $5. I was like, how you got and
especially if you never seen $5 million. Maybe you ever watch Dodgeball and he give him the money in the hotel to buy his gym before the match. He said this is what the $250,000 looked like, but it didn't really look like $250, but it was $250 of money. Like how he said, you probably think $250,000, whatever it was, $500,000 looks like this, but it looks like this. And he bet the money on them and what. But yeah, a lot of people don't like how, you know, it might look good. You know, you can look in there, it could be blanks. Hundreds on top, 20s on the bottom, and blanks in the middle.
Don King's known for that. Tim Witherspoon talked about that. Like Don King's known for giving you upfront money. Then your purse is I paid you part of your purse. Don King's known for that slimy stuff, man.
Oh, I know.
That's crazy, bro. And I mean, there's probably other stories out there, bro. You see it in music. We went from Ray Charles to Sam Cooke and James Brown having. And some of them dudes couldn't even read. Hey, what's the other dude's name? Wilson Pickett.
Look at Miles Davis' contract with Columbia. How many years was that, Metro? Like 20 years or something?
But those guys in that crevice, they own stuff. They own masters. And
Donald Byrd out of all of them was the one who only owned their masters like that. It was Donald Byrd and a couple.
Ray Charles did too. Yes.
Oh, Sam Cooke owned this. Sam Cooke owned his masters, and what happened to him? Unfortunately.
That's not why that happened though. That's not why that happened. That happened because him and James Brown tried to buy a major distributor. They tried to buy a major distributor.
They tried to make their own. They tried to do. It was actually. It was Sam Cooke and Otis Redding, and James Brown was going to do black distribution, similar to what Dame Dash, James Prince, Suge Knight, and the Gotti brothers were going to do. And what happened?
And Jay-Z started allegedly.
Another one.
No, but let's keep it about
another one.
If Professor Griff said it and no one said anything about Professor Griff calling Jay-Z a snitch, why do we not say anything about that? Like I see Jay-Z as a cornball, bro.
Jay-Z at the end of the day is you got to know your audience, bro. That's why you got something cooking in the oven. You don't tell everybody what's in the oven.
Look.
That was Dame Dash fault.
Probably that's his man. But if you ever seen an interview with Mr. T when the old girl cracking on the shoes he wearing, and he said, these shoes keep me humble, and he get into I think it might have been another one, it might have been this one. He said get into talking about dream killers. He said never tell people your dreams because they know your intent, or tell people your next move and they try to kill it.
Because people are haters.
How many times somebody say I got an idea, nigga, I got an idea to throw a ball down the lane, put 12 lanes in there and hit 10 pins and call it a strike. He probably said, I got this idea. Somebody probably went and did it. You know what I'm saying? They say Star Wars, and they don't think George Lucas came up with that. You know,
Probably
it's just
a black woman or black man who probably gave up.
it could have been
The
anybody.
Matrix.
That's life.
The Matrix.
Life. Yeah,
Matrix was written by a black woman.
Hope she getting her royalties too.
Yeah,
She got her money. Yeah, she sued back in the day.
Her settlement was for in the billions of dollars, bro.
And she probably
you really think
she's too.
You really think they really paid her billions of dollars, bro? They just put those headlines out there to make us feel good, bro.
But I don't know if
their world,
she probably got royalties. You ain't heard of it. She probably went in the cabin and lived. She probably got $1 billion. Probably true.
Listen, but you got to realize that there are folks who want you got folks who take for instance Bob Johnson. Bob Johnson gets the meeting with the Liberty Media chief John Malone. John Malone is considered Darth Vader in the telecommunications industry, and cable.
And people who don't know who Bob Johnson is, BET.
But
yeah, he's on the Bobcats.
Yeah. So he gets that, right? Okay, and he becomes a billionaire eventually because he sold a company. Now, peep this. There are people in the DC area who was all for, they believed him, because they, in terms of, what he sold them on in terms of what BET would be. And so there was that. So he sells it eventually. Do you know who has said, how many times his ex-wife, who also got $800 million in that deal, has come out and was like, man, we made a mistake doing this and this and that and the third. Made a mistake by selling that. But here's the thing. Bob Johnson tell you, man, well, that's a white man's game. And I got paid and I went on about my business. You've got to understand that Sheila Johnson and other folks, but Sheila Johnson, she's part of the black political class. She's made a lot of money, but she said those kind of things. And the reality of it is that when you look at them two, they're both company people, but when it comes down to, though, he's probably more company than she is, and that's just the reality of what you see. I mean,
Metro, you've lived longer than all of us. You know how this game go. You truly do know how this game go. If Bob did not unhand BET to these people,
we're not gonna get into it. We know what happened. We know what happened next. I'm not gonna get into that.
You got it.
I gotta get out. Appreciate y'all. Go ahead.
Yeah. All I'm saying is that, man, when you look at these things, people talk like in the hip hop. People look. I mean, you look at the relationships that people. You have people who came in the game together, and then you look at splits and things of that nature. These guys, these young men, and some of these young women, they don't. They did not realize. A lot of folks don't realize that. Look. That motherfuckers out, cast, people are out for their individual interests, and that's going to go above and beyond. Damon Dash is doing fine. Is fine outside of
Rockefeller.
Yeah, he's fine. But if you look at what he was saying, he's like, man, me and him never had an argument. But the thing about it was, Jay-Z had his own vision. He was like, look, I'm looking past you in this, and some people like to say, well, it was a personal thing. Maybe some of that might be true, but the personal don't, the personal.
They was fighting over Aaliyah.
Huh?
Say it one more time, CJ. Say it one more again, CJ.
Yeah, allegedly, Dame, they fighting over Aaliyah, and Dame had her, and he tried to take her. So, like I said before, when dudes get the
beefing first.
So yeah, when dudes get the beefing, bro, It's it's usually over money, or it's over a woman.
And I don't have no respect for either one of them because they knew what R. Kelly was, and not just them two, but there are a lot of other cats who knew.
You got public announcement come out and say, "Well, back in the day, we did see." It is what it is. Let me get out of here.